everybody. Hello, hello. Little impromptu crafting going on. So it's Friday afternoon. I know I don't typically go live on Fridays, but I got off work early, so I thought I would play a little bit. And since I'm playing, I thought, hey, why not turn on the camera, right? So just some impromptu crafting going on. I wanted to share with you what I do with some of these stickers that I kind of introduced to you last Sunday. I was creating some items to turn into digitals. Some of my digitals, believe it or not, actually start out as items I create and then I scan them. So it's not necessarily something that is always a digital. It could start out as a physical product and then I turn it into a digital item. So I thought I would share with you what I do with some of this stuff. So this is what I've been working on. These are digitals in the shop. They kind of come, not kind of, they do come like this. And they're 4.6 by 2 labels. That's how big they are. I have other sizes as well in this kit. So some of them are smaller. So I think I have a few different sizes in this particular kit. And they could, you're going to print it on paper. This one's flimsier than this one. This one's a little bit heavier. So you just kind of choose what cardstock you want to print it on, depending on what you're going to do with it, right? But yeah, I love creating little collages. It's always fun. They're great for junk journals or just as starters as well. So that's what I'm working on. I also wanted to share with you another idea I had for my little stickers. And this is another item that I scanned and cleaned up. It's not even in the shop yet, so I probably should put it in the shop. But these are little tags that I could decorate as well. And then you guys remember this little box, right, that I introduced last week, the Valentine box. I've been using it as a storage box, but I also collect old playing cards, and I thought it would be cute to kind of decorate them up, so I wanted to kind of share that with you as well. So you will probably recognize these Tim Holtz paper dolls. And when I was creating, I started creating this one. So this is an old card, and I put a Valentine sticker. I thought it would kind of be cute to use the hearts and create little Valentines. You can use them as tags. I created a little pocket for it. And it was laying on my desk next to this little coin envelope, so I just glued it on. I just kind of keep going and going. So I wanted to maybe do a few more of those. So I was doing the Valentine ones with the little red hearts, and I had, of course, the spades, and I had little paper dolls on my desk, and they just kind of ended up on the cards somehow. So I thought that was kind of cute. I'm always trying to create smalls for junk journals and whatnot, because I think they're great little add-ons. So I have a whole bunch of vintage cards that I need to get in the shop, but I wanted to at least share with you, share with you my idea. So that's what I am working on today. So let's get to it. All right, so it's perfect to hold my deck of cards too, I think. All right, so the first thing I wanted to do is just finish off this. So as you can see, I've already created a few of them, and these stickers are in the shop. So I introduced these stickers to you last Sunday, and it's a really good value. I mean, you get the whole roll, which is tons of stickers And they're great for backgrounds. And then as you can see here, I did little remnant rubs. Also, I love my remnant rubs. And then I had these little figures. And I've been trying out new product to add to the shop. So I don't have a lot of stock yet. But as I start playing with it, and if I like it, then I'll add it to the shop. But these little labels can also be used, you know, for Valentine's. They don't necessarily have to be vintage inspired, although that's kind of what I was doing. You can put all sorts of little characters in these boxes. Super, super fun. But I think I'm going to stick with either the paper dolls or these little stickers. And I love these little stickers. So I've been playing with these. What I really like about these is they're transparent. So, I mean, I guess that could be good and bad, right? So when you stick it, you don't have that big white border that you would have with some of the other stickers that you might use. So it really blends in nicely with the stickers. So I'm pretty happy about that. Let's see. Just gonna check a couple things here, make sure everything is good. All right, so let's get going here. So the first thing I want to do, I think, these are all my little paper dolls that I play with. So the first thing I want to do, I also wanted to share with you, so I've got these. I'm not going to play with them because I only have one of each, and so I put them in the shop. But these are great. I need to order more of these because these are like little labels with all sorts of color and different designs. Lots of fun. And then this one is butterflies. So I don't want to open it up because I want to keep it in the shop in case one of you guys want to grab it. But I'm going to be getting more of these because I think they're really pretty. All right, so let's finish these two off here. So I know I'm going to scan these when I'm finished because I'm going to turn these into digitals. So, you know, I create it once. If I put it into a digital, I can print it out over and over again to use. So that's always fun. All right, so let me get my characters out here. And then I do have, oh, these are also new for the shop. These mushrooms. So maybe we'll add some of these. I already added it here and here. But yeah, we'll see what we can add. Excuse me. All right. So okay, so I've got this. So let's see what we can do here. I think I'm gonna go sideways. That's what I've kind of been doing here. I already used that number. I don't want to use that number again. Let's see, what can I do here? You and I are stars. All right. It's always my trouble trying to get it straight. Okay, so there is that one, and let's see what else I can add. maybe let's see. I don't know, maybe someone's sitting. I have this small one here. Maybe I'll get another paper doll out. Let's see. Going into my Tim Holtz stash here. Let's see what I can find. And the paper dolls are the smaller ones, so that works out really well. But I'd like to find a female. Both of these so far have been male paper dolls. She's kind of cute, isn't she? She's kind of big though. Might be okay. Oh, she's cute. Just pulling out a few paper dolls that I think will work for this label here. Just digging through my stash. She's kind of big. That's half the battle, right? Is finding finding the perfect image. Although any of them will work, I think. Just kind of big. And I always like working with smalls anyway. All right, I think that's enough to start. Okay, so now I could probably, let's see, maybe use, maybe use her. Or someone smaller even. She's cute. Maybe something like that. And then maybe put a tall mushroom in the background. Let's see. Maybe something like that. Just I don't want to cover it too much. All right, maybe we'll just go with that. See, that's the thing about making these little labels is it's just playtime. You know, you don't necessarily have anything planned. At least I know when I do it, I don't. So I just kind of play and see what I like. And then I just start putting it together. So, and there's no right or wrong. Everything works. It's just backgrounds. So I think I'll do something like that. And then see if I can find maybe a small. Number 2 here. Something like that. And then I could maybe bring out the remnant rubs. Let's see if I can take these off. And then I have some remnant rubs here. I can just put whatever, you know, it doesn't have to make any sense. Not invoiced, you can always do that. What else do I have? Shipment, collect. Let's see what else I have here. And I can even put like a spring. Something springy. So maybe I'll use this as a background, just as a filler. Maybe something like that. And then maybe I'll put little words right there. So I can always put like, spread your wings. And if you've used these Revenant rubs before, they go a long way. I have boxes of these things. Hi, Melody. You got your shipments? Oh, good. I'm so happy. That's wonderful. All right. So I just am doing a little playtime here. I got off work early. So whenever I get off work early, I always take advantage of it to play a little bit because I don't always have time. And I already have something planned for Sunday. I'm going to do that demo of that pop-up box that I created. So I wanted to share what I've been using with those stickers that I kind of introduced last week. See, part of my problem is all the stuff that I sell in my shop is stuff that I like to use. And sometimes I use up my stuff. I don't know if that's good or bad. Let's see, where should I put this love? Maybe right there. But that's all right. I'm a maker before I'm a shop owner. Okay. All right, so I think that'll work, right? So what I'm doing with these labels is these are digitals in the shop, and I'm kind of just sharing how you can decorate them. You ordered twice and still didn't get everything? Well, you know what, Melody? We have a whole year. So what you don't get now, you can always order later. Remember to use what you buy, though. One thing I always say is, don't just order to order. Make sure when you order, you play with what you get or you use what you get. I know we're all guilty of that. I'm trying to get better. Yeah, the rolls are great. I shared earlier, these are 2 that I only have one of each of these. That's why I'm not using them, and I put them in the shop. I have some more on order, but these are great, especially for spring, because they have the mushrooms, they have the butterflies, they've got labels, and then this one is more of a label one. But it's great variety, and I'm so tempted to use them, but I'm like, well, I'll wait till my next order comes in, because they're fun. All right, so thought I'd play a little bit with my watercolors too. Let's see. Not going to color too much, just maybe color it a bit, just to give her a little bit of color, right? I could have gone black and white. Let's see how this turns out. You made some of the matchbooks? Yeah, those are fun, aren't they? I think I just sold a couple of more. I need to make some more. But those are a lot of fun to make. All right. What, I just sprayed this. I can't see it. I haven't played too much with my watercolor pencils, but I will. Just giving her a little color. Are you using the digital kit for your matchbooks? I would guess. Curious, what are you going to do with your matchbooks, Melody? All right. Dry that up a little bit. Okay, so she'll go right there, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I haven't used my crayons too much yet. But these are the pencils, not the crayons. The crayons I've used a lot in my prior videos. Pencils I haven't too much, but that's on my to-do list. All right. I really want to practice my watercolor pencils on water cardstock. So my plan is to stamp some flowers and then practice on some watercolor cardstock. That's what I want to do. I mean, just coloring my paper dolls is just a quick and easy process, but I really want to get a better feel for my pencils. All right. Yeah, I don't have the markers, Melody. I have the crayons for sure, but not the markers. There's that one. And then this one, I think I'll do the red dress again. I think I like the black and white contrast versus it being colored, but that's okay. So maybe I'll do special delivery on this one. Always trying to use my remnant rubs. I have so many of them. And let's see. I got off work early today, so that's why I have a chance to play a little bit. Fridays usually aren't my go live days, but today it was. Just trying to figure out what I'm doing here. The guy with the hat. This guy here. Yeah. Just playing with some of my labels. This is one of my digitals in my shop are the blank ones. And I know I shared these stickers last week, so I thought I wanted to show you a couple of ideas on how to use these stickers. I plan on getting more of these in the shop. Just starting to get them in, so I hope to have more variety. I always like to try out my product first before I invest in a new wholesaler, so we'll see. I kind of, you know what, I mean, I like these mushrooms. These are great, so I'll probably get more of these. I like these little characters, so I'll probably get more of those. Definitely like these labels that I introduced, so I'll be getting more of these. And then of course the butterfly and these colorful labels are awesome too. All right, so let's see. I think I'm going to go with this brown one. All right, so, and like I said, I'm going to make these will be part of, you know, smalls for my junk journal. I don't know about you guys, but I like to create things that I might use in the future. So that way when I'm, you know, decorating a junk journal or need an add-on for something, it's already made. And I love these stickers because they're transparent. So when I add them to my background, they just kind of blend right in, and I think that's awesome. Amazon markers work just as good, Melody. So use what you got. Use what you can afford, right? Get what you can afford. Okay, so I like the distress colors, so I tend to, and I'm not one of those people that has to get the whole set of everything when somebody gets it, when somebody brings it out. But I like the distress color combinations, and I like to use different mediums, so that's why I tend to stick with Tim Holtz. But believe me, if I found something else that I like just as well, I certainly would do that. I don't necessarily buy Tim Holtz just because he's Tim Holtz. I truly like his color combinations, and I like a lot of his product. I haven't decided what I'm going to buy with the new release yet, with the dies, the Sissic dies. Still kind of contemplating that. We'll see. Hey, Bev, you just found me. Oh, thank you, Robin. Hello, Robin. This is just a little playtime. I was explaining that I got off work early. And last week I introduced these stickers to you, so I wanted to show you or give you some ideas on how to use them. These are in the shop. These are digitals that you print, and they're big labels. And that's what I'm doing is I'm just creating big labels that I can use as starters, as tags. Shoot, you can do whatever you want with them, right? So that's what I'm doing today. It's just a little playtime. Hi, Joan. Welcome. Nice to have you. Now, don't forget, on Sunday, I still am going live. I'm going to be demonstrating how I created this. So I think you guys have probably seen this. It is a pop-up box. And it's a birthday card for my son. And what I love about it is it folds down into an envelope. So I'm going to be demonstrating this on Sunday for you guys on how I put the box together. So hopefully you guys will tune in for that. Robin, yes, I do have Monday off. My company is really great. If we have a Monday holiday, as long as our workload permits, they let us log off early, which is great, right? And my company is back east, so I start work at 6 a.m. So my 3 o'clock is their 1 o'clock, and that's when they allow us to log off. So by the end of the day, I'm pretty tired, but I have, a lot of afternoon time, which is nice. All right, so just adding some more stickers. When I create these collages, I don't really have any rhyme or reason. A lot of times I'm just filling space. Yes, Robin, I agree. It is nice to have a 3-day weekend. Absolutely. All right, so let's see what I can do here. I don't like that. I think I'll put some more remnant rubs. What do I got? Special delivery. Let's see. You enjoy working the 6 to 2:30? Yeah, me too. It takes a little getting used to, but I'm with you. I like the early hours. Melody, you're so cute. Yes, but you can create your own. I'll show you what Melody's talking about. I think I have it right here on my desk. These little love notes. Matchbooks, so you can create these not just with the digital, so keep that in mind. Absolutely, I love that you're doing the digitals, but don't be afraid to venture out and create your own. They're lots of fun. If you haven't seen the video on the matchbooks, be sure to check it out because it's a fun video, and the matchbooks are really fun to play with. I don't think I like that. Let's see if I already stuck it down. Nope. I think I'm going to do it this way. It's funny how I say, it doesn't matter. It's just random. And then I put something down and I say, I don't like that. All right. So does anybody have big plans for the weekend? What are we doing? We're not doing anything, which I kind of like. We're just hanging around. which is pretty cool. I like that. We do have starting to plan a vacation. We're gonna do some camping later on in the year. Not before it gets too hot though. We're gonna go down to Tucson and Tombstone and Bisbee. We're gonna do some thrifting and antiquing down there. Yeah, Melody, the scan and cut is great for the digitals. I'm glad that you pulled it out. Good for you. Right there. And when you're creating these little labels, don't be afraid to layer. I'm all about the layer. All right. This weekend is Martin Luther King on Monday is the holiday. So yeah, my company lets us off for that. Let's see. Maybe like that. I like sideways numbers too. So my plan is I'm going to make several of these. Like I said, I'm going to scan them and create them into digitals. But I'm also probably going to end up selling these as well. So that's what I'm doing. Just a little playtime. I don't have enough playtime. All work and no play makes Monica an unhappy girl. You would think by the look of my craft room, though, that I play a lot because it's a mess. But I really don't. I'm just not great at putting things away. My problem. I'm really good at pulling them out, not so good at putting things away. Maybe stars there. Special delivery. Sometimes I tend to over embellish. If there is such a thing, right? All right. I like that light bulb. Might have to use that. All right. Sometimes I don't even know what I have, y'all. So as I said, if you guys like these, I've only got one of each of these in the shop. So if you want them, grab them because I have some on order, but I don't know exactly when I'm going to get them in. All right. Okay, pretty good. So yeah. Here's one of my ideas to use with those stickers that I showed you. Just really, really fun. You can cut them out. You can use them in junk journals. But before I cut mine, I'm going to scan it because I'm going to turn these into digitals from my shop. But here's one idea I had. The other idea I had, and shame on me, I seem pretty organized. Thanks, Robin. You only see a small portion of my world. The rest of my world is pretty chaotic. But this is the other thing. This was an actual vintage tag. I scanned it and I took out all the numbers and everything because I wanted to be able to add my own numbers. So these are great to layer as well. They're not even in the shop. I shouldn't even be showing you this. But my plan is to put it in the shop. And then, you know, you can punch a hole here and put a brad and these turn these into tags. So these are cute, I think, for Valentine's. So I have these stickers in the shop of old retro Valentines. And I've scanned them and sized them down, of course, to use in our projects. These are my prototypes. As you can see, I don't even have them cut out yet. So this is just what I'm playing with. I always test what I put in the shop. You know, how can I tell you it's fun, it's wonderful? You gotta have it unless I've used it. So I test everything that goes in my shop for the most part. I mean, there's probably a few things like these labels here. I haven't tested these, but they're pretty much the same as these, just a different design. So I feel confident in saying that, yes, it's a good product. And like I said, I'm a maker first and foremost before I'm a shop owner. All right, so let's just see how these look. Okay. So, oh yeah, you got yours good, Melody. Okay, so it has a little to and from. So if you wanted to give it to somebody, you know, you can always do that. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to put my little label, or excuse me, my little sticker. Let's see. Something like this, right? Make sure I don't have any bubbles in my sticker. So cute, huh? So you can turn them into little Valentine tags. I'm gonna cut this. I want to say these were baggage tags, and I took off all of the numbers and words just to create a to and from tag. And I think, yeah, I know I did. I created these for Halloween as a digital item, but I want to put the blank ones out there too. I just haven't done it. No, I do use the scan and cut, Melody, for sure. Hey, Miss Debbie. But, all right, so there's that. And this is what I was talking about, how it used to have numbers here, but now we can use our remnant rubs to put our own little numbers. I got off work early today, Debbie. That's why I'm playing. Okay, so we'll do that there. All right. And let's see, what else can I put here? Maybe a date or book. Let's see. I've got this book 710, right? I've got this number here too that I could use. Let's see. I guess we can use this book 710. I have an old date stamper. I should use that, huh? That would be fun. All right. So we'll do book 710 here, right? Isn't that a fun idea, though, is to take out all of the labeling? Like I said, these used to have all the words and the numbers, and I cleaned them all up, and I made them into blank tags. So now we can put our own embellishments on them. Any chance to use my remnant rubs, I'm all over it. Okay, so I had some 12 by 12 paper that had all these little Valentine words on them, and I just cut them out. I'm like, you know what, I'd rather have the words than the whole sheet of paper. Hugs and kisses. It's cute. Let's see if I have any. What else do I have here? Let's see. Oh, you know what? I have. Maxie! My dog's going crazy. Snarky talk. No, we don't want to be snarky on a Valentine, though, do we? All right. Let's see what else I got. Yeah, I don't necessarily want to be snarky on a Valentine. Let's see. A lasting friendship. That's cute. Let's see. Oh, I just lost it. I saw something that said a lasting friendship. The kindness of a friend. The love within my heart. That's cute. All right, let me just vintage it up a bit. AKA distress it. Okay, so yeah, so you can create little Valentines, right? And then take your monster chomper. And you can turn it into a little tag, right? Because that's what we do, we're makers. See. I think I want a little bit lower than that. I love this thing. It was a little bit pricey when I bought it, but I use it a lot. So if you use it, it's worth it. That's what I say. So just put a little brad. I always get confused on this. All right, so I think it goes like this, right? All right. Nope, I did it the wrong way. Okay, so let's try that again. I always forget which way to do this. So I did it this way, so let's do it this way, I guess, right? Is that right? That doesn't seem right to me, but all right, so okay. I'm losing everything. I lost my marbles on Sunday, and now I'm losing my little brads. All right, so let's try this again. See, that just doesn't seem right to me. doesn't seem right. See, I think it should go this way. I just do. Yeah, maybe I just didn't do it right. All right. Okay, so there we go. And then you can just put, you know, a little string or whatever. I don't have them handy, but yeah, just turn them into little Valentines. But isn't that cute? So there's another idea you could do with the little Valentine stickers. I'll get these in the shop this weekend, but they're great. You can not only do it for like Valentine's, but you can decorate them up for all of the seasons, all of the holidays, all of the everything. All right, so there is that idea. And then I'm going to share one more idea, and then we'll call it an afternoon. Does that sound good? So what was I going to share? Oh yeah, these little things. So I shared with you, you guys have seen me make the little coin envelopes, right, with Tim Holtz's dies. Well, I made this little pocket, right? And I just kind of popped it right on my coin envelope because I thought it'd be cute for like a gift card or even to stick in a junk journal. And then I also have vintage playing cards that I added little characters to. Isn't that cute, you guys? So that's what I wanted to share with you. So let me trying to learn to clean as I go. All right, so didn't use those. So here are my vintage cards, and for the spades, I'm going to do all of the spades. I'm going to add little paper dolls, but aren't they cute? And then what I thought would be kind of fun is I have, this is another digital in the shop. I have these like little love notes. I wish I had done everything on earth with you. You should be kissed often and by someone who knows how. Let's go with the wind. Let's see. Two souls are sometimes created together and in love before they are born. That's so sweet. Let's see, Melody. Glad you said something. How did you tape the inside of your envelope? Are we talking about this? This here? Is that what you're asking me? This comes down, it's open. You just add a little glue and close it. Not too hard. But this little pocket, they have little sides to create a little pocket. But yeah, let me show you what I'm doing with these. So I'm gonna, for the spades, aren't they cute? These can be tags. My idea was you can add little, you know, little love notes and stick them in. Yeah, let me shoot. I don't have one that's not done, Melody, but it's real easy. This comes open, this comes down, and then this comes open. Just add a little bit of glue here, pop it closed, and then add a little bit of glue here and pop it closed. Really, really easy. All right, so let me find, but that was kind of my idea. You know, I don't give Valentines anymore, but if you had like a husband, you wanted to give a little love note, you can tape them here. These little love notes are so fun. They can be added to anything. So yeah, so that was another idea. And then let me do another card. So let me find another. Yeah, the Tim, do you have the Tim Holtz dies, Melody? Two of hearts. All right, so let's play with the two of hearts. And my little my little Valentine box is perfect for my cards. All right, so I did these two. Let's do this one next. Or actually, let's do these characters. They're cute. So these aren't even cut out yet. They normally get cut in my scan and cut, but when I'm playing, I don't necessarily want to pull out the scan and cut, so I just cut what I need. All right, so the big question, y'all, what Tim Holtz Sissix dies are you guys going to get? Yeah, I have a lot of vintage playing cards. I need to get them in the shop. I have a lot of stuff, you guys, that's not in the shop. I guess I said I'm a maker before I'm a shop owner. So I have my Instagram sales because I can just take a picture and say, here's the price. Does anybody want it? And it's a bad thing to be happening, right? But my shop is getting busier and busier. The more I add vintage items to my shop, the more sales I'm getting. So a lot of people like the digitals, of course, but a lot of people love the authentic vintage. Crazy, crazy. Crazy people like me. I'm glad to know I'm in good company. The birthday dies, I saw those. Yeah. Yeah, Robin, I don't know if I'm going to get any either. None of them really jumped out at me. I like that little car, though. The little car was cute. So that's a maybe for me. But I don't know. I already have that Christmas car, but this one is a little different. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get the box of chocolates. That's too specific, Melody. For me, I like to get, if I'm going to spend the money, I want things to be versatile that I can use lots of ways. You know, like, I didn't think twice about getting the dies for the envelopes because I use them all the time. But some of the stuff that's really specific to like Valentine's, you know, I just don't know if I want to spend the money. For Christmas and for Halloween, I typically do, even though it's a one time a year use. But I'm big on those holidays. I'm just not big on Valentine's Day. So I'm not sure. Just not sure. All right. So yeah, so this was my idea for these old cards. Add your little character, and then we can add whatever we want. Oh, excuse me. All right. I told you guys I get up early for work by the afternoon. Yes, Robin, me too. Those are the ones I like to buy. But that's all right. You know, Tim didn't ask my opinion this time around. So love you. Oh, they're cute. Should I put it there or should I put it there? I might punch a little hole here, so I think I'll put it down here. Robin, you did a shopping spree in my shop. Thank you. You guys don't know how much I truly appreciate it. Did you guys get the newsletter with the freebie today? The freebie was really cute. It was a little Valentine. If you didn't, make sure you're on my newsletter so you guys get my freebies. I really put thought into my freebies too, you guys. I made that freebie last night because I thought, well, I want something kind of Valentine-y, right? But it still had to be kind of vintagey as well. So, yeah. You got it. Good. It was cute, wasn't it, Melody? So we'll just put some numbers. And these old cards, y'all, you can find these in thrift shops. You can find them at swap meets. And a lot of times they're not real expensive. This one was really old and I liked it. Didn't have a lot of decoration. Some of mine have the real cute little figures on them. These two are gone. Robin? Really? I'm gonna go look. I believe you. I believe you, girl. But oh my goodness. All right. Does it show out of stock? Somebody must have gotten them. Let's see. Yes, I think I took them. Okay, well, I hope somebody got them. I'm going to be getting more of these, but like I said, I didn't order a lot when I'm trying out new product because I want to try it out first. Make sure I like it. If I like it, I know you guys will like it. So, if I don't like it, I'm not buying it. Because I know I use my stash. I use my own stuff. So I gotta like it. Gotta like it. I've gotta like it, you guys. Because if it doesn't sell, then I know I'll use it. Oh, as long as we're together, that's cute. But I don't think it'll fit. I'll just do the remember this. But so yeah, so this is another idea to do with to use the stickers. And I promise I'll get some of these. I've got boxes and boxes of these old cards, y'all. I just got to get them in the shop. It's no fun adding inventory to the shop. I'll tell you that right now. This is fun. I like to play. So thank goodness my income isn't reliant on my shop because I'd be in the poorhouse. So I'm not real great about adding inventory. In fact, I have more. Let me show you what else I have that I need to add to the shop. I haven't added these because I'm thinking about using these for my class. It's for my what do you call it? My travel journal, my vintage map class. But I have these that I just got. Look how fun these are. So these are kind of thin. They're old railroad invoices and whatnot. But then I also have like these little tags. Oh, Robin, I'm going to be getting more. So, yeah, no worries. But, yeah, so this is another thing I haven't even added to the shop yet. But aren't these awesome? These would be great for travel journals. But it's just sitting on my desk waiting for me to do something with it. And then they also come with little stickers, travel stickers. Aren't those fun? So I got to get my act together. If it's on my desk for too long, I might use them. But again, I'm trying out the product. This year, my goal is to get more physical items in the shop. So that way, you know, if I go through a period where maybe I'm not creating or I don't have time to create digitals, I still have items that I can keep in stock. I mean, even my cards, you know, I'll have to put that away. My handmade cards, you know, my handmade cards are one of a kind, and once they're gone, they're gone. So I'm trying to get more physical items in the shop. But yeah, that's another thing I have. And then I have another box of items that I haven't listed. Look at these, Robin. These I just got, and these are like old labels. But look at all these. So these are just like old TWA labels, Air Swiss. And I haven't done anything with these yet. So these maybe eventually will end up in the shop. I don't know yet. Yeah, I might have those in my Instagram sale. I'm going to have an Instagram sale on the 20th. So we'll see. All right, so that was my idea, again, for stickers on old cards. And then, of course, let's make this little... can make this little pocket here. So these are really easy to make. So this is 2.5 by, I don't know, 4 3/4, I guess, right? And then all you need to do is, what do we need to do? We need to score 1/4 of an inch on each side. 1/4 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch. And then just trim. So you don't want to trim here. You want to trim right here. But these little library card pockets are real cute to make and real easy, y'all. I mean, real easy to make. And I like it because then you can, you know, get matching paper. Create your own designs and whatnot. And it works great on scraps. So if you have scraps, don't throw away your scraps. Because you can make little pockets. Let's see. And then, you know, just trim off the corner so that way it folds easy. And then, you know, if you got your score still out, I put mine away. You can score it. And then creates just a little pocket. Let's see, hopefully I didn't make it too small. Yeah, this was the extra one. But that's essentially how you do it. This was left over from this, and apparently it's too small. But once you glue it, then, see, it goes right in. It's real cute. But yeah, these are real easy to make. And then I think what I'm going to do all of the hearts. And this would probably go on my Valentine's sale. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all the hearts. And then I'll put like one of them out here. And then I'll just put the rest of the cards in here. And then again, these are good for junk journals or whatever. Whatever y'all want to do with them. But yeah, so old cards are fun to decorate. So that was another idea I had. And then of course, when I was doing the red heart ones, I had spades. And I'm like, well, I can add my Tim Holtz. My Tim Holtz paper dolls on these. So, and then of course, right, you can put your little remnant rubs on these too. So let's do that before we log off. All right. So I don't know if I told you the story of my little Max. So Max is my little French bulldog, and we adopted him from our neighbor across the street. They were moving, they couldn't take him, so we're like, yeah, we'll take Max. Excuse me. And he has a face that's really, I mean, if you've seen bulldogs, they've got scrunchy faces, their noses, but his nose is really pushed in. So a normal bulldog's face might be that big, and his is like this big. So needless to say, it causes breathing issues for him. So we took him to the vet, and they said that's not uncommon that bulldogs have these problems, but there's a surgery for it. So we're gonna have him do the surgery, and what they're gonna do is they're gonna go in, and his air pipe, they're gonna cut part of that away, I guess, so, or something, I don't know, the cartilage. So his air pocket might be like that, so it'll be bigger, so he'll be able to breathe easier. And then they're also going to open up his nostril a little bit so he can breathe. And they said that that's going to make his quality of life so much better. And of course, when you're thinking about dog surgeries, you're like, oh boy, how much is this going to cost me? But you know, y'all, it really wasn't that expensive, especially to help him breathe. So he's having that surgery at the end of the month, and bless his little heart, I hope it helps him to breathe, because he's such a sweet little doggy. Oh my gosh, he's so sweet. But yeah, so we're gonna do that for him. I just hope it solves the problem. All right. He is certainly a sweet little dog. All right. So just adding my remnant rubs here, y'all. Yeah, I should, like I said, I have them on order. Because I figured these would be great for spring, and I'm gonna order several because these are beautiful. They're just gorgeous, and I want to play with them too, so I want to make sure I order enough. Problem is, you know, with inventory, that's upfront costs, so I can't do like the big shops and buy thousands of something or hundreds of something. I guess they don't buy thousands. Maybe they buy thousands. But I can't afford to do that. So so as I sell items, it gives me more revenue to buy more inventory. So that's kind of how I start out slow, and I build that way. So I appreciate you buying those, Robin. It helps me to be able to buy more. All right, so let's put this here. But aren't these remnant rubs perfect for these cards? I love working with numbers. I love just random numbers. Tim got me into numbers. And these are just old vintage cards. Some people might be cringing because I am altering these, but I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. And I think what I'll do on these also, I'm going to do all of the spades, and I'll do a little pocket envelope, and then I'll put all the spades in an envelope and I'll sell them. And then people can use these for their junk journals or whatever floats their boat. It's fun. Okay, guys, so hopefully I've given you some good ideas on how to use your smalls these are the kind of little things we're going to be making to put in our vintage map journal, the class that I'm going to be having. So I'm giving away some of my secrets here, but that's okay. Melody, I'm never get upset with you. Bless you for ordering from my shop. Thank you, thank you. So, all right, so that's all I got, you guys. I promised my husband I would make stuffed shells tonight, so I guess I probably should go do that. Stinking cough. But yeah, so here's my idea. If you've got old playing cards, the paper dolls are really cute on them with the remnant rubs. I promise, I will get this in the shop as a kit. There'll be the blank ones, and then there'll be the original ones as well, so you'll have both options. But these are really cute to make little Valentine tags, to add to your junk journals as well, but just really, really cute. And then, of course, what we started with was our red labels. So these are going to get scanned, and they're going to go in the shop at some point, but then I'll also sell the physical ones as well. I don't keep a lot of what I make. I don't have the room for it. I'm all about the making process, not necessarily about the keeping process. So yep, that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for hanging out with me. I know it was impromptu, but I had all these little things on my desk that I wanted to share with you and give you ideas. I'm all about the idea, right? So be sure to subscribe to my newsletter. If you haven't subscribed to the newsletter over on my website, because I do my Friday freebies. Hopefully you guys got my freebie this week. And it kind of keeps you informed of what's going on. If I get new product, I try to put that in my newsletter as well. But you guys see me every week, so you know what I have typically. But check back often at the shop. You never know when I'm going to get a wild hair and actually add more inventory. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Don't forget on Sunday to join me, because I'm going to walk through this process of this card that I made for my son. And I made this by scratch. I didn't even use a die. So, yes, Robin, thank you. So the Patreon also is available. The Patreon gets you, thanks, Robin, that gets you a free digital kit every month, kit of the month, and extras. Like I said, if I get a wild hair, I throw out extras to my Patreons, because you guys support me and I appreciate it. All right. So I need to go make dinner. Get it going. Let's see. If you didn't show us, Monica, I probably wouldn't be crafting. I was a quilter for 15 years. Well, Melody, I'm glad that I got you back into it. Paper crafting is so fun. I really enjoy it. I love smalls too. Those are my favorite to work with. So I'm glad that I could give you inspiration. On Sunday, Melody, we're going to get together at 3 o'clock my time. So that's that is 5 o'clock Eastern. Yep. So that's when I'm going to give you all my secrets on this. Not really. Well, I'll save my story about this for Sunday, because it was quite an adventure. All right. Have a wonderful weekend, y'all, and we'll see you on Sunday. Okay? Bye.